and welcome to my second ADHD video blog. So this is, I didn't get any questions on the last one, not much of a surprise there because I'm just starting out, so obviously probably not really very many people following. Basically, just to give everyone an update, I got my doctor's referral to see a psychologist. So my appointment for that is going to be July 4th. So we'll see how that goes. My family doctor actually recommended medication pretty much as soon as I mentioned that I was struggling with the ADHD, which I'm not too sure how I feel about, but I told her I prefer to get basically a professional psychologist or psychiatrist opinion on it first before I made any decisions. The medication she recommended, I can't remember what it was called, started with an S. But it wasn't, basically it wasn't a stimulant because I had a bad reaction to Ritalin when I was younger. She decided, and plus I have a lot of insomnia, she decided that stimulants would be a bad idea, which I pretty much agree with. So said if I was going to go to the medication route, I should probably avoid stimulants. But yeah, I can't remember the exact one that she mentioned. But I'm going to talk to the psychologist about it, see what they have to say. And we'll go from there. And funny enough, psychologist has the same name as me. That's kind of awkward. I don't know why I find that awkward, but it just is. But anyways, so that's the update on that front. I've also, work has been going a lot better. After I talked to my boss, which I mentioned last time, they gave me a lot of really good suggestions on how to manage my ADHD at work. One of them was to keep a little notebook, just a little pocket-sized notebook, where I can write down everything that I need to do and prioritize it. So basically, priority 1 means I gotta get it done today. Priority 2 means get it done, within the next couple days. Priority 3 might be, okay, well, over the next week or so. So it's kind of keeping things prioritized and keeping me organized, and it is working wonderfully. So yeah, that's awesome, and I'm remembering to write things down, and I'm writing them down in a place where I'll see them because I'll actually check this book, and yeah, so that's great. So carried that on over to my non-work life. I got this wonderful little notebook here. Now this is less of a just jotting down notes. This is more like an actual calendar. So it's so basically so I can keep track of appointments and plans and stuff like that, because I find one thing I used to do all the time and probably will keep doing, but that one thing that I tend to do, I will make plans and then forget that I've made the plans, and then make plans with somebody else. And then the first person's like, hey, what about those plans we made? And I'll be like, crap. So this book helps me keep track. And even today, I had a friend post on Facebook, hey, it's my birthday at the end of July. So I was like, okay, yeah. And usually on Facebook, whenever somebody does anything, like any event, I'll always put maybe, because there's always a chance that I'll forget. So I always put maybe until like the very last minute, at which point I decide if I can go or not. So originally I put maybe, and I started making a post saying, okay, well, I'm putting maybe for now, but as long as I remember by the time the date comes up, I should be good. And then suddenly I remembered my book. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can write it down. And then I'll remember because it's written down. Plus it's eco-friendly. All 100% recycled paper, so, I'm doing my eco-friendly duty along with it, which is a bit off topic, but whatever. So yes, my little organize book, which I desperately needed. So that's awesome. I've been crazy busy. There's a convention coming up in my area that I want to go to, and I'm dressing up for it. And I, of course, waited until the last minute before working on my costume. So now I have about a week to go, and my costume's not done yet. So I've been really busy working on that, which, as you can see, my living room is a mess. The rest of my apartment is worse. So, except my bathroom. My bathroom's clean. I have been keeping up with that. So, at least sanitary. But my apartment's a mess because I've been busy and have not had time to clean. And then when I'm not working on my costume, I've been trying to get healthier. So another thing you can see over there is that red bag. That's my gym bag. I've been going to the gym. So been working out, trying to get stronger because I have spaghetti arms and I do a lot of heavy lifting at work. So spaghetti arms aren't good. So trying to get stronger, trying to get fit, basically, toned. I don't want to try to get skinny because skinny there's a lot of bad connotations with the word skinny. I do not want to strive for that. So I'm striving to get toned. But in general, just trying to get healthier. So tone up. I'm trying to give up caffeine. I am mostly failing at giving up caffeine. I even have an ice cap next to me right now. And by the way, it's midnight. But I don't have work tomorrow morning, so that's okay. But because of my busy life and busy few days and month, I have so much to do that I haven't been getting all that much sleep. So right now, it's a bad time to try and give up caffeine. So I am giving up little by little. I have mostly reduced it to mornings, except for the occasional exception. Now the exceptions are only on when I'm not working the next day. So only mornings and the nights when I'm working on my costume, which is when I'm not working the next day. So that is right now where I'm at with caffeine. And it's only ice caps. I've given up caffeinated pop completely. So my pop is now either Sprite or non-caffeinated root beer, and it is so hard to find non-caffeinated root beer. You'd think root beer is known as the non-caffeinated dark pop. It's what it's known for. Well, okay, not really. It's known for its awesomeness. But, I mean, that's generally, it's kind of understood. And yet, almost every fast food place you go to has Barks root beer. Barks root beer has caffeine. And yet, everyone has it. So that's getting really annoying because here I am trying to give up caffeine. I don't like Sprite. So I go to like the movies or something and it's like, all right, I want to drink with my popcorn. Everything except for Sprite has caffeine in it. What the heck? Okay, this is nighttime. I don't want to drink a full caffeinated beverage before, during this movie and then stay up all night. And oh my god, I've been seeing a lot of movies lately. So, and I mean, it's annoying. I mean, why would they do that? Anyways, so my struggle with caffeine, fast food and theaters are not helping, which is why my favorite fast food place right now is A&W because the root beer is caffeine free and I love them and it's yummy. So there we go. Definitely got way off topic there. Not really talking much about the ADHD today. Although, I mean, technically, I guess the caffeine would sort of relate to ADHD because especially if I'm going to be starting meds, I want to, make sure that I don't have other bad chemicals in my body that might conflict with them. And, I mean, caffeine, as much as we all love it, is actually technically a drug, albeit a legal and not all that harmful one. But it's addicting, and it's bad for you, and I really should be giving it up. Except I'm not. But I am, just slowly. So, but yeah, no, so I mean, if I'm going to be starting meds, I want to make sure that I don't have some other crap in my system that could potentially mess them up. Because, I mean, psych meds still kind of freak me out. They still kind of scare me. So I want to make sure everything goes as smoothly as possible. And I've also heard caffeine has a very different effect on people with ADHD than people without. So that's another reason I should give it up. It's not really even doing me all that much good in terms of keeping me awake. I crash a lot faster than normal people, and it's just not cool. So, anyway, so that's my update for now. I'll update you again once I've had my first psych appointment. Until then, let me know if you have any questions, and I will answer them on my next video. Thank you. Have a good day.